I had a message from Mason this week requesting that I throw a song or throw a video together on how I play the song Hard Coal. And it's the perfect week for it because this week I was playing in Danville at the Old Forge and a bunch of folks, good friends, came down from Shamokin to cheer me on, and they asked for this song. So a shout out both to Mason but also to my friends from Shamokin. Thanks for making the drive this week to come hear me. And check out the guitar pick my buddy Adam sent me. Is that cool or what, man? And it says acoustic since 2010. So pretty cool guitar pick. I'm going to play this song, Hard Coal. I wrote it when I was still working as a coal miner in Schuylkill County, and I'm singing about a tool called a bulldog shovel. It was the actual company that made the shovel. I remember my first day of work. They just handed me a shovel and said, go muck the gangway. They had just been driving the gangway, which is when you're blasting rock in the gangway to drive it on the horizontal farther back in the mine. And I looked at the shovel on my way down in the mine, and it was brand new, had a sticker on it that said Bulldog Manufacturing Corporation. And I don't remember if it was UK or Great Britain, but it was somewhere kind of weird. At least weird in this day and age. Seems like everything's in China. But I've never been able to find another. So hey, if you tool collectors out there, find me a Bulldog shovel. I'd love to have one. Good memories. I think good memories. So it's based out of D. Why don't I play it and then we'll slow it down and dissect a little bit. My first day at the mine, they handed me a bulldog shovel, had me down on my knees in that tunnel, mucking away. Down there it's all the same, you never see the seasons change, no sun, only rain, day after day. Where it's all for Friday's pay, and it's hardwood, hard coal, it's hard on a man. So it's a D chord, or a D bass song, and as I recall when I recorded it, by the way, it appears on the album If Time Could Stand Alone, and had some real nice mandolin work thrown on there, and banjo work by Anthony Hannigan. So some really fine picking on the recorded version. That's not me picking on the recorded version, that's Anthony. Pretty hot stuff there. So it's let's see, it's going to be, I'll do it like this. So you can see all what's going on. There we go. That's my A chord. And then that little chorus, if you call it that, where it goes to all for Friday's pay, there's a C chord. Where it's all for Friday. I guess I'm walking down to an A minor. All for Fridays. And that's a G note, right? I'm on the 3rd fret of the E string. All for Friday's pay. To the A. And then instead of playing a chord on this part, I'm just bending my 3rd fret of the D string. Where it's hard, cold, hardwood, it's hard on a man. So have fun with it. I'll post the lyrics and I'll post the chords as best I can. And I must confess, as I'm sitting here, figuring out for the video, I realized where I ripped this song off. This is, I think, a ripped off chord progression from Captain Kennedy, Neil Young's song off of the great album Hawks and Doves. So if you're a Neil Young fan, you might find that familiar. But to a certain degree, that's what we all do, isn't it? We borrow bits and pieces of other songs and put them together into our own, at least. That's my secret. So have fun with it. Shoot me any messages, any questions you have. And if you have other songs you want me to post videos on, keep the messages coming. And I'll try and get at least one done a week for you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful March. I need to get outside. I think it's above freezing. The maple sap's probably flowing.